Okay, this is right after I did the other two reviews for Geo School Road and for Trickster. It was literally a few seconds after. I wasn't sure if I was going to do another review of this, or what I meant to say was I wasn't sure if I was going to do a review for this one because kind of like Trickster, it was very for me. And if I either have to really like a show or really hated to kind of give a good review. But I thought, why not? This is a review for Frankenstein Family. It's, was it 12 episodes long, I think? And to be perfectly honest, it's very, like, average at best. So it's a story, as you guess, about a family of 5 siblings. Siblings. Where the youngest is a genius, the oldest boy turns into a dog. Like he has his human form, and he has like a dog form, and he can kind of shift between. Then you have the mind reader and the twins, who don't necessarily look like twins. They used to be identical anyway. One's like a plant lady, and the other's a spider lady. Spider-Man! No. And basically it's I can't talk for shit. Sorry. The show starts out where their parents were mad scientists, and they were all being experimented on. I think the only one that wasn't was the genius Tiny Sue. But he was a genius. There's no real point for them to do, like, they wanted him to take over the research. And, they get caught by the government or whatever, so they manage to get their kids away and make it look like they're normal and they're fine, and the parents get locked up, I guess. I don't know. They kind of just, skip that shit over. And then the kids have to take care of themselves, essentially. And they have to hide who they are, because obviously what's going to happen if you can turn into a giant fucking spider or a dog, or you can read people's minds, what the fuck's going to happen to you? Nothing good. So it's them trying to deal with it, and they don't want to have to blend into society, whereas in Tiny Sue, he wants a normal life. So he wants to eventually turn them to complete the research and eventually, turn them back to humans or something along those lines. And I do like the characters. I don't think the characters are bad. They're all kind of the vast majority of them are quiet. Like Tiny Sue, he's kind of like a normal kid, but he's a genius. And the older brother is very nice and gentle. And then the mind reader is very quiet, but she'll say things when she needs to. And the spider chick, she's loud and she's full up this, like, why the fuck should I hide? Why do I need to act normal? We're not normal. There's no fucking point. I'm fine with who we are. They don't like it. What the fuck ever. And then her sister is very, kind of mild-mannered, but very supportive. And basically, it's their daily life, how they try and go through this, how to kind of disguise themselves so they don't get caught, trying to figure out if, okay, we need help from certain people, because we can't, like, they're running out of money, and there's certain things they can't necessarily do themselves. But they do some, they do get by pretty well to some extent. Like, they don't have any furniture, so they go to this little dumping area. Not like a dump, but like where people just throw shit. And they find some things and they build furniture, and, they support each other, and, that kind of thing. It was a little bit boring, but I have to say, it's very average. I did like the characters, but, like, it's one of those shows where you've seen it and you're kind of done with it. Um, but they kind of leave you with like a cliffhanger to some extent, and like I could see them doing another season, and I might watch it, but like it's very forgettable, unfortunately. And interestingly enough, though, probably the best part of the series is the extras they do. Like, it's a 20-something-ish episode, like normal thing, but it's like half of it is the actual episode. And of course, that counts the opening theme and the fucking previously on, which, god damn, we don't need that. Stop. I fucking hate that previously on. Like, stop. Stop. Like, I waited all week and like 5 fucking minutes of you explaining what the fuck happened in the other episode. Ugh. Irritates the hell out of me. Please stop doing that, people. It's a pet peeve. It's a pet peeve of mine. Anyway. Oh, God. Where the fuck was I? Oh, God. This is what happens when I go on a rant. Just forget everything. I legitimately forgot what I was talking about. Hold on while I try and remember. Oh, shit. I'm like to pause and record or something like that. Like jump skip. And now it's like one continuous thing and I have to edit it, but I don't know how to edit it. Hate that when you feel like it's something in your throat. But yeah, but they basically get by pretty well. But, you know, there's only so much they can do. They can't really get jobs because they have, well, the brother, well, Travis could probably get by, but obviously he's like 11 years old. He can get a fucking job. One's a mind reader. She can't, well, I guess she might be able to. I don't know. Those two would be better off than the others, let's put it that way. And then Plant Lady obviously has twigs coming out of her head and stuff, and Snow Nissan is basically the eldest brother. The guy turns into a dog. Well, he can't really control it to some extent. Well, he can, but like if he gets scared by lightning or something, he goes into dog form. Like kind of stuff like that, where he can control it, but there are moments where he can't. And then Spider Girl, she has like spider legs coming out of her back, so of course she can't really fucking do anything. So they kind of have to depend on an adult first to some extent. And they're trying to figure out who can we trust. And in one part is actually very sad, where they find he goes to ask someone's help, and well, like they would fear that person when thinks they're a monster, and they kind of have to threaten her to some extent to shut the fuck up, don't say anything, we won't do anything to you. And it's not very surprising that it's her either, because it's the teacher that he goes to see. Because in a flashback, you can see she fucking breaks. Like, she can't take that this kid's smarter than her. And, I don't know how the fuck he missed it, actually. But, so it's basically, you know, having to deal with each other and deal with people around them, and who can they trust, and that kind of thing. So it's an interesting premise, but it really is just kind of an average type of thing, which is sad. But as I was saying, I finally remembered, is what I wanted to say is probably the highlight is there are extras at the end of the show, where the voice actors they ask questions, and they kind of talk about things, and it's actually kind of, it's nice to watch them. So it's like, you have the opening song, and then you have previously on, then you have the show, and then you get to the extras part, and then after the extras part is the preview for the next episode. So, it's one of the things where you can watch it, but it's also skippable. But I don't know how to describe it other than it's very average. It's nothing to write home about. but it's not bad either. I honestly have no idea what else to say, so I guess I'll just end this.